DEENA COSTER Last updated 1839, June 17, 2018. Former New Plymouth District Council Chief Executive Rodger Kerr-Newell has been questioned by the Corruption and Crime Commission in Western Australia over allegations he used his role at the Shire of Halls Creek in Kimberley for his own gain. A former New Zealand Council chief executive has been fired after facing a grilling by the West Australia Corruption and Crime Commission over allegations he misused his position for personal gain. Questions were asked of Rodger Kerr-Newell, who was chief executive of New Plymouth District Council from 2001 to 2008 before moving on to the Rodney District Council in North Auckland, in relation to his role at the Shire of Halls Creek, one of 4 local government areas in the Kimberley region of West Australia. Draft minutes from a Shire Council meeting held on May 16, which are publicly available, show Kerr-Newell was sacked after the council terminated his contract. Employed by the Shire since November 2013, the Kimberley Echo newspaper reported Kerr-Newell faced 2 days of questioning at a Corruption and Crime Commission (CCC) hearing over serious allegations that he misled the council and abused his position for personal gain. Read more, *, council's top boss resigns, *, former council CEO gets top job, *, top manager named for Rodney. Rodger Kerr-Newell was the chief executive of the New Plymouth District Council between 2001 to 2008 before leaving the role to take on a similar position at the Rodney District Council. Allegations leveled at Kerr-Newell included that he hired Bronwyn Little, his then-girlfriend, to fill a newly created role at the Shire shortly after he started working there, that he clocked up hours on his work cell phone to carry out business dealings connected to a New Zealand wind farm company, and that he accrued 88 days of annual leave to which he was not entitled. During Kerr-Newell's tenure as NPDC chief executive, he oversaw the sale of Powerco and setting up the Taranaki Investment Management Limited or TIML fund, the completion of Pukariki and the Foreshore Walkway, along with a massive hike in inner-city parking fees. After working at the Rodney District Council, he was seconded as chief executive of the Auckland Transition Agency, which was responsible for designing the structure for Auckland's Super City Council. Kerr-Newell told the commission when he started at the Shire, he found a level of disarray in the policy and financial space, and there was a need for a strategic planning position, the Kimberley Echo reported. He then asked Little, who was living in New Zealand, to draft a job description and the role was advertised. The Kimberley Echo reported 16 people were shortlisted for the position by a 3-person panel, which included Kerr-Newell, and a decision was made to only interview one, Little. On the day of her interview, Kerr-Newell told his fellow panelists he had a long and close personal relationship with Little but denied it had been an intimate one. He then told them he would not sit in on the interview. Little got the job in early 2014, and from then, up until May 2017, her wage increased by $24,000 as a result of performance reviews completed by Kerr-Newell. Mr. Kerr-Newell said within the context of what was presented by the CCC, he should have disqualified himself from the performance reviews in line with the Shire's Code of Conduct, the Kimberley Echo reported. Along with clocking up 72 hours of international phone calls on his Shire-issued work phone over a 2-year period, the commission also heard how Kerr-Newell had claimed time in lieu that he was not entitled to in his contract. In all, he accrued about 88 days of annual leave. ABC Kimberley reported Little had also left her job at the Shire. At the same time Kerr-Newell got the boot, he had offered his resignation, but this was refused, it reported. Stuff.